Yo, how's it going, everyone? It's that time once again. We are back for the Dokkan early stream. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all doing good on this. Well, it's Tuesday morning for me, late Monday for some of you guys. Adam, Drace, Nell, Ningens Beans, how's it going? Just want to show a video of the new Frontier card skins. The new ones. I haven't even seen them because I think the Frontier thing comes out on Thursday. I've been in and out of the stream. There was a crash a house down from me and they knocked the power out. They're working on fixing it now. Oh, damn. That's crazy. Hope everyone's okay. Yeah, I don't think Proton puts the skins in the data download thread, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I haven't even seen them. They finally translated the 1000-day Goku Super EZA though. Drew said Namek Goku is fire, but didn't see it. Yeah, show it. I feel like this is the last one. The private server that I use hasn't been updated, won't have been updated with the new data download yet, so it won't be on there. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good Dokkan day. I hope you got a lot of stuff done with your link leveling and stuff. I went up a decent few ranks. I literally just had Turles' final link go up to 10. So I can take Turles off my link level team now. I don't remember if there was anyone that I was leveling that I always do this, where I start leveling like a random character that isn't like anyone super important. Then I replace them with like a new release when a new release comes out, and then I forget. How did you get that Goku? What, this one? You get him when you've played the game for 1,000 days. And then when you've played the game for 2,000 days, he gets an EZA. It's not a great investment, realistically. But yeah, there's a title for Frontier, which I feel like, as you say, is probably fairly likely that this means it's the last one, but it's hard to know for sure. But yeah, the fact that there's a title and everything does make it feel a little bit likely that it will be the the last one. I don't have Tech Turles nor Cooler, but I can still make the team by using Golden Freezer / Gogeta. Yeah, it's a shame that you can't use the banner units because they're not movie bosses, but... Oh yeah, the only panel mission I have to do now is the EZA character, because obviously they... Yeah, that's the annoying thing about this game. We've talked about it over the years. When you log in and it tells you how many days you've played, once you close that, that's it. There's no way to like go back and see how many days you've played. Like, you just only get to see it the first time you log in every day, and that's it.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, the Frontier missions, panel missions, right, okay. Overall, I like Frontier. I think it's an interestingly designed mode. It's just, yeah. I think doing Namek as the thing is just a terrible idea. I tried to use LR Turles' friend earlier to see how he is. One Turles was max links with 0% inner potential. The other was 90% level 1 links. You gotta love it when people have the new unit set as a friend, and they've either not even done their hidden potential or like not leveled up their links or anything. Crazy. But yeah, Frontier like definitely needed to be a better category to start off with, I think. I mean, that is a very commonly held opinion, but yeah, it's it could have been a lot more fun if the category that they picked was just better. Yeah, the EZA comes out in 50 minutes. The Dokkan, like, this is the thing as well that kind of annoyed me this morning when I saw that from the data download, because it's like Dokkan continuing this recent trend of being completely unpredictable, like changing the days when stuff drops. Like, this is not the normal. Like, if the data download was today, then the EZA should have been tomorrow or Thursday. But instead, they did the EZA and then, like, they've done the data download and then the EZA is, like, dropping immediately. It's like, what? The idea of using old units with temporary buffs has proven to be fun. They've just done it so poorly with Frontier. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like, there's definitely... It could have been done so much better. Alright, let's get the rest of our like daily things done here. At least my Turles is finished. Let's put Turles as my friend, since I don't have Metal Cooler. It's only 55%, but at least he is level 10 links. Yeah, the physical final form cooler EZA is good, I think.
All right, let's do this.
Also, I realised I went to farm a second copy of that. Obviously, there's the one that's on my team now, but the Heroes free-to-play girl, the one that's like Yamcha's girlfriend. And then I realised after looking through the pool of memories that that event was from the last Heroes celebration, which obviously those events have never come back, so you just can't get that You can't get that anymore. Is Tanabata normally a dual Dokkan Fest? No, it's a Dokkan Fest in part 1 and then a Carnival LR in part 2. Because last year it was Golden Freezer and Gogeta in part 1 and then Wrathful Broly in part 2.
Let's do this.
Because I still think that with Namek Frontier now coming to an end like this week, Tanabata is going to be in like what, just over like 2 weeks. I still think it could be Namek. Part 1, Dokkan Fest LR Final Form Freezer that transforms into full power. Part 2, Carnival LR Kaioken Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan Goku. Gives all Namek Saga allies damage reduction and defense. And then they EZA the Frontier Goku, so these are actually good outside of Frontier as well on that team with the new Goku. And then boom. Yeah, they buffed Saiyan Saga with the Vegeta and Nappa release and all those EZAs and stuff. So yeah, they should have made the first Frontier Saiyan Saga. Yeah, big TX, I agree. Alright, so we've done the Turtle School training. That's basically it in terms of like, there's not really any special like daily missions at the moment, is there? Oh yeah, actually, let's make sure we don't forget to do this today. Clear any stage of the challenge event, support memory boost. Oh, that is out today, actually, as part of the data download. The superclass unit is... No, because I was about to say, the superclass unit usually is part 1. But last year, the part 1 was Golden Freezer and Gogeta. So actually, both the characters last year were extreme, and they were both tech. I'm just double checking the data download post. Okay, yeah, that comes out today as well at the same time as the EZA, so I don't need to jump in and do some random old stage just to get that. Although, I didn't do the ticket summon yesterday, so shall we try our luck now? Let's get some Spirit Bomb luck emotes in the chat from the channel members. The Frontier. Yeah, you just have to beat a certain stage. It's like the second, so it was like the out of the last set of 4 when they did the big update with 4 new stages last time. It was the second stage. I've just been doing singles. Yeah, that's fair. I don't like doing singles in general, so I'll have to do singles for the last couple because I missed the mission on the second day. I just had other stuff going on and just completely like forgot about it, so oh, we got 17 and 18. So at least I might actually get an SSR. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, I'd have much rather that be Turles, but... Okay. I mean, I guess I'll take it, but yeah, the support memory event is up, but it's not. I'm not going to bother replaying an old stage when there is a new one coming out today. Well, there you go. I recently bought them with yellow coins because I didn't have them. And then from this Turles banner, I've now pulled like two dupes of them. Yo, Caretaker, how's it going? But yeah, not exactly what I would have chosen to pull, but I'll take a free LR pull. Okay, so where's the one that should be for them specifically? I don't want to use this in case, like, we get a really good extreme int character. Seven additional, 3 attack. Yeah, just give him that. Why not? Have you tried the complete baby team? Not recently. I did have a team made, but then I think I deleted it the other day because I never use it. I replaced it with something else. I don't know why I've got 2 of those teams next to each other. It's Corroded Body of Mind or Battle of Fate. I always forget what his leader skill even is. And then it's Terrifying Conquerors, Final Trump Card, or GT Bosses. Are you on there? You're already not on Final Trump Card, are you? Yeah, because Margin Vegetas that don't do the Final Explosion aren't on Final Trump Card. Okay, Goma is on Final Trump Card. Interesting. Hey, Raven, how's it going? Yeah, the support memory event is down because the new stage comes out in 35 minutes. So don't worry, it will be back so you guys can do the daily mission. Right, so I guess Omega as well, because he does buff Baby. He doesn't get his full league though, does he? Inhuman Deeds, GT bosses. Oh no, yeah, he's on G. Of course, it's GT bosses. This is secondary. I forgot. Who else is good on Baby's team? Have we got any older? Are there any like super EZAs or anything that are on here now that are good? Well, this Marshal Vegeta is on Final Trump card, isn't he? The only problem is this Goku event is like the Goku event with the AoE, so he probably just gets destroyed. Metal Cooler gets the full 220. I don't have Metal Cooler, unfortunately. Nope. I have his banner unit Trunks, but he sucks. I mean, I could try using the tech. What about the Int Marshal Vegeta, and then I know that we could use the Int Marshal Vegeta and then the baby like Trunks, because then there's a Trunks on the team. But yeah, I don't know if this team is any good.
All right, let's do this.
I wouldn't be surprised if the answer is no. Oh, it's on auto as well. I'll be careful about that. Alright, well, let's see how we get on. Going with the dodge, let's go. A good 3-turn support. The only problem is they're not going to be good against like the AoE Goku in the second phase, but what team do you recommend for 7-ticket mission versus Turles in his domain? Probably Omega. Use Omega's team and then just use the ripe fruit of the Tree of Might item and just kill him in one turn. Is that 8 million for these guys? Although don't they get a bigger buff if they have like a full corroded body and mind rotation? It's one of the reasons why these guys aren't that great, because you have to have like a full corroded body and mind setup for them to be at their best. They can dodge a lot though, which, you know, I'll take that. Like them taking no damage obviously is good. Oh wait, yeah, you can't use items in the Seriously Serious event, that is true. But yeah, I just used Omega's team. I didn't use the item because, oh yeah, you can't. But yeah, I used Omega's team because Omega good. Yeah, Big TX and Ningen's Beans are right. I forgot about that. Morning, Blazer Dragon. How's it going? Physically sore from moving around, putting up metal and other stuff to throw away. Probably end later today. Oof, sounds like a busy one. No, the AGL Omega isn't very good, and he doesn't have a domain. That's the thing. So to combat an enemy boss domain thing, you need to use your own domain. So I guess you could use a Turles friend and use like a Space Traveling Warriors team, maybe, if you have enough stuff to make a good Space Traveling Warriors team. But Majin Vegeta holding his own there. I'd love to see that. Of course, Trunks said to get supered, but he dodged. Let's go. My fellow Tuffles. The baby's going to transform. Last, the time has come to fulfill his ambition. And we've got Omega here as well. Let's go. Yeah, like, it doesn't buff everyone on the team, but and then yeah, Omega provides everybody with a bunch of extra defense. Goma didn't dodge, which is annoying, but at least he tanks it. After my ticketing count increases to 28, I'll spend my tickets then. Remember, if you get all the tickets, all the free ones, it's like... Is it... Oh, yeah, it's 28. Yeah, 28 free ones. So, yeah, that's why I was going to do that. And then I accidentally missed a mission, like, straight away on the second day. So, since I can only get up to 26 tickets, I just used this... When I got to 7, I just used them. Today, actually, just a little bit before you got here, I think, and got a dupe for the... Gohan and Goten LR, which is why we're using Baby's team now, just to check them out a little bit again, because it's been a while. I haven't really properly used Baby's team anyway since his release. I didn't get him on release anyway, I only got him recently from the Ultra Super Villain Vegeta banner. Yeah, until that Ultra Super Villain Vegeta banner, I didn't have Baby, so... Yeah, I very much think TDC could still be Namek. Alright, so what's their active skill? I don't even actually remember. Key 5, attack 30%, attacks effective against all types, evade enemy attacks for 1 turn. Oh, well that's pretty good against a against an AoE boss, isn't it? And they've got a full corroded body and mind rotation this time. So what's their... They're at 1,000,000 defense start of turn. Okay. Alright. Let's see how we get on here then, shall we? Naja Vegeta should tank this. Because his AoE doesn't hit that hard. Baby needs to dodge, otherwise Baby just dies. Cool. And then they guaranteed dodge. Naja Vegeta's still taking a bit of damage, but I guess he doesn't have the best links with Baby. But the good thing is, now next turn, we have the Goma giant form. And then the turn after that, we should have Baby's giant form. So... Yeah, the Venom, the event for that mission is unavailable at the moment. It comes back in 27 minutes. Right, well, we're not doing crazy damage, but... That 46 million. It's not terrible. 29.3 additional. I assume they may give us some extra time for the mission to compensate. Probably not. I think the mission was only unavailable after the... Was it after the data download or was it from reset? I'm not sure. But that's the thing, is because the mission lasts until the reset again today. So in theory, like, even if you're at work or something, when you get like a short lunch break or something, like in theory you have time to go on and log into the game and beat one stage. So I don't think they will. They might, but I don't think they will. Right, going with giant form. Which obviously then means it gets rid of the AoE super, because the AoE super would just absolutely annihilate that int Trunks. No worries, Blazer Dragon. Take it easy. Have a good one. Dokkan Twitter calling the brother Tuffles first day at a new job. Tuffles. It kind of is, I guess. Okay, so... Okay, now he's only got to take one attack. Baby's active skill is a giant form, isn't it? So we don't want to use that now. Now we just got to rely on Trunks to actually dodge the attack at the end, because I think he might even die to just a normal for this Goku. Although this Goku... Is he being attack lowered? I thought it was only the... I didn't think it was this phase that has the... He gets lowered attack with every time you hit him. Yeah, no, he doesn't, because he didn't get his attack go down then. So he just can be attack lowered then by Goma. Oh yeah, he could just be attack lowered. Okay, so Trunks should be okay then, potentially. Nice, he got the dodge anyway. Let's go. Funny how that does like so little damage. Baby giant form. Did they fix the super attack issue? I'm not actually sure. I assume so. Yeah, the fact that this team has multiple giant form things is pretty good. The problem is, like, we haven't even done half of his health yet. So, we're going to get to the point where we'll have used all of our giant forms and everything, and then He's not going to be dead, so... Yeah, some of the super attacks had like a weird delay, so it would like just come up showing the background instead of actually just going straight into the super attack animation. I noticed it like on stream a few times, but that wasn't like a huge issue. I need to save those. I want to save those in orbs for Martian Vegeta. Stuck with one panel mission, extremely awaken a character. Yeah, physical cooler super EZA doesn't count, but don't worry because the physical Turles EZA comes out in 20 minutes. Think Turles is worth the red coins? No. I think Turles is pretty good, but I don't think you should ever buy like old Dokkan Fest exclusives with red coins. Red coins should be saved solely for Dokkan Fest LRs. So like when the GDC happens and the Super Saiyan 4s and Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku from the anniversary are all available with red coins, they're definitely better to get than like old Dokkan Fests. In my opinion. That's true. Dokkan Fest's ham rolls. Yeah, Tala. Yeah, again, preaching the gospel of ham. Yo, Jet Ice Shell, how's it going? I'm doing good, thank you. Well. So much for that then, I guess. I do want to test this out. What team did I build yesterday? But I just don't want to use the Gohan because he sucks. This one. Although, actually, yeah, you're also not very good. It's Hybrid Saiyans Youth or Defenders of Justice. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Because I wonder if the Xeno Trunks would be good on that team. This Gohan won't, because he won't have any superhero allies, but... Because then what's his other thing? It's bond of siblings bond, bond of parent and child, bond of friendship. So all the bonds. This Goku doesn't have a... I knew it. Baby can't practically live if he doesn't dodge. Yeah, he very much is a dodge or die character, which kind of sucks. Yo, Thomas, how's it going? When do you think Supervillain Vegeta will be back for coins? Yeah, probably not for a while. Till GDC, end of August or after. Because he won't be on a banner on the GDC, because those units are basically always just going to be the dual Dokkan Fests. So it's going to be like... Yeah, I don't know. Unless they do like another... Unless they do some sort of like... crossover celebration in November or something, which I wouldn't expect. He's just going to end up being on some banner. Yeah, because they swapped them around. If they hadn't swapped around, if Tanabata was still like last year, if the Tanabata was going to be in like August, September time, he would be on that Dokkan Fest banner. But he probably won't be on the Tanabata Dokkan Fest banner for this time because it's too soon after he just came out. So, yeah, his return is going to be a weird one. Jet Ice Shell, the what's it called? Support Memory Boost event comes back in 16 minutes. It's down after the maintenance because there's a new stage being added. So the new stage comes out in 16 minutes with the EZAs and everything. Is it bad I spent 500 gold coins for my first dupe for Goma? No. Goma's amazing. I spent 500 coins to get my second dupe for him so I could have his gold slot unlocked because he's super good. Yeah, I don't think it's bad to spend coins to get dupes on characters who are like the best characters in the game. I think that's fine. The only problem is, are the Xeno Trunks are they on any of the Bond categories? Because okay, yeah, they're on Bond of Master and Disciple and Parent and Child. Well, of course they are, because yeah. Are you sure the Gohan when they can tank the AoE? Well, they should just dodge it. The only problem is I don't know about this guy. Like he is a good solid free to play character, but he only has a high chance to dodge. And if he doesn't dodge the super, he just dies. It's kind of awkward. Maybe we shouldn't really bring him. I really wanted to bring Tech Go Tanks, but obviously it's not a Key Blast super. If it was any boss that does a Key Blast super, Tech Go Tanks should still be pretty good. Oh yeah, of course, there's this guy as well, but again, I don't know. The problem is the AoE. Maybe I just shouldn't do Goku. Because I want to test out if this team is still good, but the problem is this team isn't going to be super great against AoEs. So maybe this isn't the best event to be testing them out in. I don't know. About Team Gohan in Super EZA. Again, all these characters are like, in theory, they could be good still, but I'm just not sure about against AoEs. Use spinach.
Right, let's do this.
How crazy would it be if STR Final Form Cooler got his EZA and became an extreme class version of Trunks and Vegeta? Oh, dude, that would be so good. Yeah, Team Gohan, like in Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Super EZA, I think he was underrated when he got his Super EZA, but I don't think he's good against AoEs, unfortunately. Samurai Race all in the family. Oh, okay, they have all in the family. That's actually... Oh, they have no links. Alright, well, we'll do this then, I guess. Gohan needs to get a Rainbow Orb, or he can't tank. But he gets a bunch of extra ki when he attacks, so he is still going to get his 18 ki, which is good. Hey, shout out to Geo for the Geo Noah's wife for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you. But yeah, the EZA should be out in 12 minutes. Oh yeah, AGL Kid Gohan, I forget about him. On this team, he could potentially still be good. The problem is he loses his damage reduction after a first couple of turns. So I don't know if by the time we get to the AoE he would be fine or not. But yeah, Gohan can be quite tanky, and with that Kid Gohan, he's got all in the family link activated, which is like 20% extra defense. So it's pretty good. The guard he loses, so that's probably also just as bad. Let me check. We'll see what happens. If we lose, we'll switch one of them and see what happens. In my opinion, Kaiku doing better than this Gohan. Oh yeah, for like the two EZA, the two 7-year part 2 LRs, EZAs, the AGL Kai Goku is definitely better than this Gohan, 100%. Yeah, see, without the All in the Family link active, he is taking a bit of damage. That's the thing. With this team, realistically, you want to just switch to Goten and Trunks as soon as possible. But we survived, so that's the important thing. We can always recover HP, but we can't come back from the dead with this team. No, on this specific build, no revive. We could run Future Gohan and Trunks exchange, but ideally you don't want to run. You want to try and run as many youth characters as possible for like the full passive for Goten and Trunks once you switch over to them. I remember Tech Gotenks like on release, man. I got super lucky. I did like a couple of multis because I didn't really care about getting Jiren. I did a couple of multis and then got like 2 copies of him. So having him with a dupe like right from release, he was so good. Like against any boss that does a Ki Blast super, he was basically invincible. And I mean, even now, like if the boss does a Ki Blast super, he probably is still like somewhat usable, but I'm crazy. I'd say Kai Goku EZA is the top 5 unit this year, even better than most of the anniversary new LRs. I don't know about that. I think he can be a bit RNG reliant sometimes. Yeah, see, the problem is like the Xeno Trunks won't get the benefit of these guys' super. He's not even going to get to attack. Maybe I should just do this so he actually gets to do something this turn. Because I want him to get his attack off so that he gets the multi-turn support. Otherwise, him being on the team is kind of pointless. Because we should kill him this turn, in theory. Because Goten and Trunks can hit pretty hard. Although I suppose they only have Super Saiyan Link active currently, and we didn't use their active skill, so maybe we don't kill him this turn, but I think we will. Especially if Xeno Trunks can get a couple of supers. But yeah, I would say all the anniversary LRs, apart from maybe Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta, are better than that Kai Goku. Alright, come on, Trunks. Double super, let's go. Okay, then. Okay, bro. I see. At least Gohan will kill him. But we get a little bit of support, so I guess there's that. This will be an interesting turn, though, because we should have the physical... Goten and Trunks active skill as well. Full Goten and Trunks rotation. Let's go. Okay. This is my LR Gohan and Goten, which I think do they have one dupe? But the next turn is the Rainbow Friend, so that should be interesting. You should see how good Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is with the new item. I should do a video just for the funnies of like using the Heroes team and using the Tree of My item, yeah. $85 million for AGL, Goten and Drugs. I don't think we get any extra links from him, but we'll do that. Now, the only problem is there's not 4 same type orbs, so they don't get their full passive, which is a little bit sketchy. And of course, if Xenotrunks doesn't dodge the super, he does get extra dodge against supers, but if he doesn't dodge the super, he just dies. Oh wow, Gotenks just dies to the super. Okay. He even got his defense up thing, and he still died. Oof. Alright, well the EZA is out in like 4 minutes, so it's probably not worth starting again, but yeah, we could swap out Gotenks. I wanted to try Gotenks, but yeah, this is the thing, like I said, if that was a Ki Blast Super, which it should be because of the animation and everything, like, I don't understand how that isn't a Ki Blast Super. If it was a Ki Blast Super, Gotenks would live that, but yeah, it's funny because Beerus, when I did the mission for like the space traveling warriors and movie bosses and stuff, like Beerus can counter that super because it's an unarmed super, which makes no sense whatsoever that that's an unarmed super attack. But yeah, what was it that Gohan? Let me just double check his passive after what Teller was saying. Yeah, he has guard for it's only guard for 3 turns, and then he has damage reduction 58%. But there has to be a heavenly events or demonic power, which Gohan, Goten, and Trunks are demonic power because of Gohan, and they'll be on every turn, so that's fine. Right, so let's get our team ready because the EZA is about to drop, and it is the weakness is final trump card, I think. Where's Proton's? Where's the data download tweet? Yeah, final trump card. Stupid 30 stage EZA. So this is the problem, is it's probably going to take us like, because I'm only streaming for another hour after the EZA comes out. So hopefully we're able to beat the 30 stages in that hour. GT Heroes, Power of Wishes, or Power Beyond Super Saiyan. And Turles is going to be physical, obviously. Does physical Turles have a Ki Blast Super? Let's have a look. No, his is the other type Super. So, although I mean EZAs aren't hard, so I suppose it doesn't really matter. I mean, realistically, I guess we just put both of them on there, don't we? And then probably just these guys because of the GT element of the team. Yeah, the EZA is today, which is not expected. Like, the data download happened, and then it was like, in the data download, it's like, oh, the EZA comes out in like 2 hours, or whatever the data download was. It's like, oh. Like, I got up this morning to set up for the stream, looked at Twitter to look at Proton's data download thread, and saw the Dokkan info schedule thing, and it was like, what do you mean the EZAs are out in like 2.5 hours? Like, what? Alright. Okay. But yeah, so for those of you who were saying before, so that the support memory stage should be back now.
All right, let's do this.
The support memory boost stage with a new stage as well. So if you want to do your daily mission to get those 2 Turles tickets, you can go do that now. Accelerated battle ESBR incoming on the 23rd.
Let's do this.
90% Turles. Wait, did you get another one from like the free tickets? Bruh. Dark FE's luck on this banner has been absolutely insane. ESBR accelerated battle on the 23rd. That means another day of download by then. Yeah, I think we're expecting something else before the end of the celebration. Maybe we'll get the Tree of Might Goku EZA as well. To celebrate, let's give chat some gifts. Hey, shout out to Dark FE. We are 10 members away from being back to 100. Remember, if you guys want to help support the channel on the YouTube side, the best way to do so is to become a channel member. You get your name highlighted in green in the chat with the Timebreaker mask badge. You can see all those guys there, different color badges depending on how long you've been a member. And you get access to all the channel emotes. There's a members only area in the Discord. And if you are a member, you can gift a membership to somebody else. Spread the love. But yeah, that's the best way to help support me and the channel. Obviously, if you're on the Twitch side, you can become a Twitch sub.
All right, let's do this.
Basically, is what the YouTube copied for their memberships thing. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Dark FB for the 5 gifted memberships. Time for some brain busters for Gamma 1. Get some W's for Dark FV in the chat.
All right, let's do this.
No, we got was it Gotenks got killed by the AoE, and then because the EZA was about to come out, I didn't see the point of starting another run because we wanted to get on doing the EZA as quickly as possible. But yeah, big W's for Dark FV for the 5 gifted memberships over on the YouTube side. Shout out to Might Creator, Rough Turbo, Lord Silverbolt, Noble 6, and Pigeon for receiving the gifted memberships. That puts us up to 95. The 5 members away from being back to 100. Shout out to Geo with the hydrate. Make sure you guys stay hydrated. It's gotten really warm all of a sudden again over here. Like it's super early in the morning, but it's already like bright and sunny outside and quite warm. Yeah, I think the easiest thing to do is like if I just throw this on quickly. Where is it?
All right, let's do
I'll
this.
just put the auto clicker on. Damn, my gift's not coming through. Wait, what? We got the five that have just come through. By the way, Turles is like a 2 or 3 slot. Yeah, for some of the team setups for like Metal Cooler and stuff, he's probably just going to end up being a good slot 3 on that team. But Sensu Gang, how's it going? Which category is the best right now and which is the worst? I mean, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to say because, like, the worst categories in the game, I mean, there's going to be things like low-class warriors, world tournament, like, categories that just don't really get buffed very often and are just not good. Best in the game is kind of tough.
Let's do this.
Realm of Gods is pretty good. I don't know how I never thought of asking this. Are you one of those people from the UK that thinks Americans don't get it when talking about heat? Wait, what do you mean? I think Americans don't get it. When's the anniversary? The anniversary is always at the end of January. It's kind of bad because the RS EZA don't enter Metal Cooler teams. Turles doesn't get the buffs from them. If you mean like Turles' banner units, like they're technically on Metal Cooler's team because they're Terrifying Conquerors. Like temperature outside. Well, the problem is if you run Dice and Cacao on Metal Cooler's team, they will change all the STR orbs, so then he can't get the STR orbs and give support, which is a fun option for him to get those. Maybe because I do have HVAC for work. Yeah, well, that's the thing. So there is a discussion. I don't know if this is what you mean, but there's a thing that, like, there is a sort of constant, like, back and forth debate online that I've been told about and that I've seen a little bit of, where it's like, when people in the UK complain that it's hot, a lot of the time people in America will say, like when they find out what temperature it is over here, when we're saying that it's hot, is a lot of Americans will say, well, we get that temperature over here all the time. But the difference is that in the UK, because of the way the houses were built, because the UK previously, because obviously, you know, now it's different because of like global warming and stuff, but back in the day, the UK was always cold and rainy So the houses were purposely built and designed to retain heat in the inside, and there is no built-in air conditioning and stuff like that. So in the UK, when it gets to like 30 degrees Celsius, in America it's fine because it's like that all the time, you're used to it, and your house has air conditioning. But over here,
Let's do this.
the house, it's not like that all the time, and then the houses keep the heat in. So it's like, yeah, it gets to like, as soon as it gets to like high 20s going into 30, it becomes like unbearably warm, and you have to have all the windows open, have fans on, like. But yeah, it's just different everywhere, like the temperatures that you're used to and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, final trump card is the weakness for the EZA. Yeah, that's the thing. No one would have ever thought back then when they built the houses over here. If obviously the houses are older as well, so air conditioning probably wouldn't have even been a thing anyway. But yeah, if someone had said, "Oh, should we put air conditioning in these houses?" everybody would have looked at them like they were crazy. It's like, why would we need that when it's cold and raining all the time? Yeah, they only get the 170. So the Turles banner units only get the 170 lead from Metal Cooler, but which means that they're kind of, I don't know if they even make the cut for the Metal Cooler team. Physical Turles probably does, but the banner units only get the 170. I think Amand and Raisin with only the 170 are probably not good enough to be a slot 1 tank, so then they become kind of pointless. Dies and Cacao change the STR orbs, so then they screw over Metal Cooler's ability to get the support. So I don't know if you would even run the banner units on Metal Cooler's team. Because, like, you can technically, but I just don't know if you would bother. Yeah, they don't trigger his passive because they're not movie bosses or Wicked Bloodline. So you do get, as long as you have double friend Metal Cooler though, you have double friend Metal Coolers, then you have physical final form Cooler, Turles, and then either the new LR Turles or Golden Freezer and Goggia. So you already have 5. And then you could have Turles' banner unit. So Metal Cooler would still have his 5 allies that he needs from his passive. And then you could run the 2 banner units. But yeah, I just don't think they fit particularly well on his team. But yeah, exactly. The banner units are made to be run with Turles, like the new LR. I actually put together a team that will be super fun to run, I think, once the EZAs are all out. But Turles physical, yeah, it can kind of replace King Cold. Or it depends, because if you're running as your choices physical final form Cooler, Golden Freezer and Goggia, then you can run King Cold instead of like somebody else, and then you have 5 Wicked Bloodline characters instead of 5 movie bosses. So it kind of works either way, depending on how you want to do it. But
all right, let's do this.
yeah, so we're only on, I hate 30 stage EZAs, man. Like, we're only on stage 10. I'm surprisingly disappointed with Dokkan not taking the chance to throw alternate arts in this data download. Well, I think most people, I guess, will probably be relieved. Although it is interesting. I guess that's why Turles' EZA is out today. Because his Metal Cooler's banner is still up, right? Is it just for today, or any tanks? Yeah, yeah, King Cold is not. He's a floating support character. He's relatively decent for a floating support character, but yeah, he's not going to be tanking like big super attacks or anything. Me fighting enemies with swords, that random enemy throws a rock. A From Software story. Can smuggle and install a central AC for you. He's just there to support his son. What a great father. True.
let's do this.
I still tried to pick a category plus type advantage versus EZAs. Yeah, it just depends what it is. But yeah, the new characters are so good, like, it doesn't even really matter. Newer characters and newer EZAs are so strong, like 30-stage EZAs are not great. I wonder where the idea that Britain has bad food came from. It's mostly just memes like this. I mean, everywhere has terrible, terrible food. Like, there's jokes over here for, like... There's, like, a Facebook group that's, like, massively popular and funny called Rate My Plate. And it's become a meme where people purposely post horrible, dreary, terrible-looking meals. And then it's kind of just become, like, a weird, lost-in-translation meme that, like, that is what all of the food is. Or, like, you know, like pre-war ration food or something. But yeah, every country can potentially have great food and then some bad food. And then it just depends what you've been exposed to, like what you've seen about other countries and stuff. That's the mecha version of him. True. I mean, Britain does have pretty bad food. No, it just doesn't. Like, it's just not true. Yeah, France right there, which is the culinary capital of the world. I guess a lot of it is just opinion as well, because some stuff is not to everyone's taste, but that's the thing, you just have to go to the right places and stuff, like...
Alright, let's do this.
Oh. Well, music thing? Okay. Cheese bean and ham toasty. That is true though, like everyone will have a different definition of what is good and bad food as well, to be fair. Hey, shout out to Chili for re-upping his channel membership, being a club member for 34 months. UK food is amazing. It definitely can be. Also, beans on toast, mad underrated.
Alright.
Ugh, we're only like halfway through. Goddamn EZAs, man.
I won't won't lose.
I could eat beans on toast, but I'm allergic to beans. Oh no! Legume allergy. The beans on toast during the World Tournament was peak content. It's slightly odd.
Alright, let's do this.
Good roast dinner. Tastes like well, I mean, I guess it depends if you put vinegar on them or not. Because like when you get, if you get like fish and chips from a fish and chip shop, I love lots of vinegar and salt. But Little Blue doesn't like vinegar. The chips themselves inherently won't taste of vinegar unless you put vinegar on them. Good roast dinner, Yorkshire puddings. Yeah, I do like mushy peas from the chip shop as well. It's a nice side.
Alright, let's do this.
I'll get gravy if I'm going to get a side fare. Mushy peas are banging. You don't know. Stage 16, bruh.
Alright, let's do this.
Also, in America, we have chocolate chip cookies, buffalo wings, corn balls, mac and cheese. But this is the thing, like, I mean, we have some of that stuff here, but whilst all of that stuff, I don't think I've had grits before, but like, out of all of that stuff, I would say that most of that stuff is pretty nice. But This is what I was saying before about like people's different definitions of like food. Like someone mentioned about like France supposedly being like the culinary peak. If you're like a Michelin star restaurant goer type person who enjoys things like French cuisine, like all of that stuff that you just mentioned, they would say that all of that stuff was like trash garbage food. So that's why it's all just like, it is all just down to people's personal preferences at the end of the day.
Right, let's do this.
Dokkan put out a tweet at 9 o'clock, like on the hour, to say that today's mission is to beat the support memory thing. And I thought I would check and see just how many people had decided not to check in their game first and comment that the event's not available, and I was not disappointed. Switzerland, everything is cheese. But yeah, again, it's all personal preference at the end of the day.
All right, let's do this.
Every country makes good food or bad food depending on what you personally enjoy. You can find good food anywhere, and you can find bad food anywhere. Like, cup of milk and toast. Toast of Nutella. Toast of Nutella's not bad. I don't know about frog brains. Frog's legs is a thing, and snails. They have a lot of good like bread things though, like croissants originally are from France, right? And they're pretty good. They have a lot of good like pastry stuff as well. Not picky or rich, so I'll eat just about anything. Yeah. So that's the thing as well, it just all depends on your mood. Sometimes it's nice to eat something really fancy, and then sometimes you just like really want something really simple. Sometimes when there's nothing else to eat in the house, I dip regular potato chips and ketchup. I mean, why not? They're kind of like chips in their own way, I guess. Our big creation is called a primantis. It's a sandwich on Italian bread with tomato, lettuce, coleslaw, deli meat, and French fry. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Stage 20.
All right, let's do this.
Make it stop. Well, yeah, I think there is extra stones for the login to the 4,000 day thing, isn't there? That's pretty good. Open face sandwich, 100 variations of it. Nice. Like a whole meal on a sandwich, yeah. It's pretty good.
All right, let's do this.
Still trying to grind stones to get the new Turles LR. No luck yet. Pulled AGL Golden Freezer LR, Cell Max LR on the same pull. Nice. I need them after chasing Cooler after I got Turles on a single summon ticket. Yeah, I'm glad. I was saying it on the stream yesterday, but I'm glad I did the thing where I did a few summons for Metal Cooler and then I just got rid of all of my pity coins, because then I knew I wouldn't be tempted to summon. Because I am tempted to summon, but it's not worth it because I got rid of all my pity coins. So I know it's like a really bad idea, like a bad investment, to now summon a whole bunch for him when I'd basically be starting again from zero. It's pronounced Pramantes. Okay. Sounds pretty cool. Yeah, that's what I do when I know, like, I would be tempted to summon more, but I know I don't want to. So I just get rid of all my pity coins. And then it's like, yeah, then when you're tempted to summon, you have to remember, then it's like, and then you remember, it's like, oh, I've got no pity coins though, so it's kind of not worth it. Like, stage 22. Bruh, I don't know if we'll even, we should be able to finish the EZA, but I don't think I'll even have time to, like, record a showcase for him, because this 30-stage EZAs takes so long. It's typical, as it wasn't even supposed to be out today. Or originally we didn't think it was out today. Yeah, I think it's not for you getting to 3,000 days specifically. It's because Dokkan is reaching 4,000 days, like global in general. So if you started on day 1, you would be at 4,000 days. But I think they just give everyone 40 stones because it is 4,000 days. I hate the Turles banner. They gave me the old STR-LR Turles. Oof. Yeah, when you pull a Turles on the banner and it says legendary summon, but you got the wrong one. Brutal. Yeah, I think they probably gave 30 stones when it was the 3,000 days one. I'll have to try a sausage roll one day. You got to try one from Greg's. It's the ultimate sausage roll.
All right, let's do this.
It's bad I put chili jam on the base of my brioche bun smash burgers. I find it gives it a nice kick. Sounds pretty good. I'm going to do stage 31 for the sub-EZA medal missions. Yeah. You got to try Greg's sausage roll. Yeah, Greg's is the name of a chain that's like, they do all sorts of like sausage rolls, like pasties, cakes and donuts and stuff. very, very popular over here. But yeah, their sausage rolls are banging. Hit 7 million power level on Dokkan recently, just over 830 link level 10 characters. Nice. Yeah, hopefully Dokkan Day yesterday gave everybody a nice little boost. Tonight I'm making spaghetti bolognese. I'm going to reduce a bottle of red wine in there. Apparently it's much nicer that way. Interesting. Sounds like it should be good. Well, you'll be mad at me that I've only ever had Greg's one time in my life when I went to Newcastle about 10 years ago. I mean, I guess if you don't have it in Scotland, then I guess it'll be understandable. Sure did. Thanks for the time chamber. I was able to get physical Turles to max links just before I passed out. Hey, the fun thing about doing physical Turles' links yesterday for anyone who link leveled him because he was about to EZA is that you get his intro in the time chamber stage. Also, as an American, yes, Greg's sausage rolls are fantastic. So there you go. You know ball. Hardware with the sausage in 2. Does that say youngling? Tall boys? I have no idea what that means. Yeah, Dokkan Day is super good. I think it is in some of the big cities, but the closest one to me is 70 miles away and they don't have it there. Okay, yeah, fair. That's understandable then. Stage 25, so we've got 5 more to do. Well, 6 technically to get the EZA banning units thing. So yeah, I'm not going to have time to record the showcase for him. Pretty high celebration. I didn't expect this. It's pronounced Yingling. It's a beer. Okay, interesting. Sausage roll on a cheese and onion slice. Okay, fair. I want to host me over there a few months ago. Lost a good dozen of them. Bean pocket sandwich thing themselves. Well, you don't like the cheese and bean? What do you mean? The sausage, cheese and bean melt thing? If you're a beer drinker, obviously imported on dry. Yeah, no, I don't really drink at all in general, but I also don't like any beer. Well, that's one of the main reasons why I don't drink. Is not out of like a choice of like to not drink, but it's just because I just never taste, like, I don't know what it is in general. I think it's just alcohol itself in general. I don't like the taste of it. Like, to me, every single beer, lager, like whatever, all tastes the same, and it tastes horrible. Every wine I've ever had all tastes the same, and it tastes horrible. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just obviously something to do with me and like my palate, or like taste buds or whatever. But yeah, that's one of the main reasons why, like I say, I don't drink like at all. But it's not out of a choice of like choosing to not drink. It's just because I don't like any drinks, and I'm not like, yeah, I'm not one of those people that will be like, well, I'm going to drink something that I think tastes horrible just because. Because the thing is, even in my youth, I did drink a bit, like going out and like work parties and stuff, and like I also don't like being drunk. So the whole thing is just a horrible, like the whole thing for me personally, it's all just a horrible combination. It's like, why would I drink something that I don't like the taste of to then put myself into a state that I don't like the feeling of being in? So yeah, so I just don't drink at all. But like I say, I don't, you know, don't mind people that do. You know, when I go out with, like, if I go out with people, friends or whatever, like, and other people want to drink, it's fine. Like, I don't have any sort of issue with it or anything. I just, yeah, I just don't, because I don't like any of it. It's just a personal preference thing again. Same with like food stuff we were talking about. It's one of those things I always thought when I was younger. Like, I thought, oh, maybe when I get older it will taste like different and taste better, but never did. So yeah, crazy people in the UK not liking beer. Wait till you hear that I don't like football either, and have literally no interest in the World Cup. It's like, yes, I am from the UK and I do not like beer or football. Let's go. I do beans in Mexican food. I don't know why I don't like baked beans. Bro said youth as if he's not still young. England is just salty the UK hasn't won the World Cup in ages. I mean, I couldn't even tell you. Like, they could have won the last one and I probably wouldn't even be able to tell you if they did or not. And like I say, I know they didn't, but yeah, I have no interest in it. Hey Joel, how's it going? What are you saying? I have a question. I'm doing the Metal Cooler clones. Yeah, those stages are kind of hard. The Fruit of the Tree of My items help quite a lot. If you're ever north of the border, you need to get a Scotch pie from Greg's. Interesting. Never heard of that.
All right, let's do this.
Need some bomb mac and cheese. Hey, let's go. One of the best ways to do those clones missions, if it's like the Surging Armies of Steel event, is just use the Omega team. And then on turn 1, just use a Whis and a Fruit of the Tree of Might. And then Omega's AoE does like half their health in one super. They mainly sell them here, but I think you maybe get them from Iceland's frozen range. Yeah, because they do a lot of the reg stuff. Would Scottish food count as food from the UK? Well, yeah, Scotland is part of the UK. Skip Turles banner as a free-to-play. Yeah, you should skip all yellow coin LR banners as a free-to-play. Which is it's disappointing because, you know, Turles is really good. But yeah, definitely, as a free-to-play player, you should be skipping all yellow coin banners.
All right, let's do this.
But yeah, the new item is called the ripe fruit of the Tree of Might, not to be confused with the old fruit of the Tree of Might item. But I made a video about it day before yesterday, about how good it is. Should I go to pity for the last 60 pity coins to get a 79% Turles? I would say probably not, in terms of, like, I guess it depends if you spend or, like, if you're happy to buy, because 60 coins, that's what? That's another, like, 300 stones. And if you've already got Turles and a dupe, then maybe you probably shouldn't, but easier will get me another summon. Trace is in his always going all in, never having any stones era. Right, so let's get this. This will be stage 30. This will be enough to get Turles' EZA done. And then there's missions to do stage 31 to get the medals for the banner units. But I'm not sure what they are specifically. We don't have the new Turles, new LR white bother. Well, this Turles can't link with the new LR anyway, because they have the same name. In fact, if you don't have the new LR, you should be getting this Turles. Getting his EZA done. I definitely say, oh yeah, of course. I think I misread who said it, but yeah, I mean, having a second dupe in him is going to make him even better because you have the gold slot unlocked. So well, yeah, and for the stone. I mean, that's the thing. You should always do every EZA anyway, just so you get the stones. Okay, so let's see. Four minutes and 20 seconds. Trying a trump card, which we're using anyway. And then a character of each, so then you also have to use a character of each typing, right? Do we have that? No, we don't have a tech character on the team. So we've got AGL, we've got int, we've got physical, we've got SDR. So if we get rid of you and put on you.
All right, let's do this.
Same name linking will be the next biggest update to the game. I personally don't think we will ever see that, but
I won't lose.
he's not on the leader skill. Oh yeah, that's true. Pure Saiyans isn't part of this Vegeta's leader skill, is it? Oh well. I don't think it matters. I think, well, I guess it depends, but I think Goku probably just kills him. I'm running double LRTN on this one. Yeah, fair. Because yeah, Vegeta did half of his health by himself, and Goku hits harder than Vegeta, so... Oh, he didn't kill him. Alright, well, we might die now. Did I make a video about the Turles EZA details? Yes, it was yesterday. Okay, well, we didn't die, which is the important thing, I guess. This Turles has lots of teams. Okay, so there's the missions done. Because that gives you 2 sets, so now we go to Awakening. You are in AGL, physical. Space Traveling Warriors. Terrifying Conquerors. LR Turles is a character that you can't run just with like a bunch of Pure Saiyans. I just gotta make sure I remember not to not train them up and level up their super attacks and stuff. I definitely don't have spare copies of these guys, SSRs or anything for I think you're going to be surprised with the Bullsack guy. You might even like him more than Turles. I'm just glad they actually did the banner units as well, because they very easily could not have. Actually, no, hang on. I do have over 200 of those. Trying to get to over 200 of all the type Kais, so I've just been using the normal Kais if I have less for the other typings. Oh, I didn't put in training items. That's stupid of me. What's your thoughts on the Ocarina remake? You on the hype train for it? I think we talked about it briefly yesterday, but I never really played the original, so it's one of those things that I'm not like super hyped. I'm not like hyped to buy it at all or anything because I never played the original. I never really had Nintendo consoles back in the day, so I'm not like, I don't have any sort of like Legend of Zelda nostalgia or anything. There's 3 spare copies of them. I don't know if I don't think I have to change their hidden potential, but I'll keep the spare copies for now.
All right. All right.
Make sure to use the turtle shells because the but yeah, Code Veronica remake I'm super hyped about. Where was the Turles team that I made? Yeah, so this team here, like this is going to be a fun team now with like these EZAs. Oh yeah, look, I finally EZA'd a character. Let's go. Alright, so I've just got to do the support memory boost thing later.
Alright, let's do this.
You play RuneScape back in the day. I didn't know. I didn't get into like a MMO for a long time. I used to play Final Fantasy 11 with my friends from college, but spent thousands of hours on old school RuneScape back in the day. Rainbow Turles' friend just getting a dodge. 65 million on the first turn without Big Bad Bosses, without the links from his banner units or anything. It's kind of funny. And bear in mind, this is all with a 200% leader skill as well, because he's the yellow coin LR for the leader. See how good Turles is going to be here. I mean, Metal Cooler putting in some work. I say Metal Cooler. I, of course, mean Final Form Cooler. I missed his first... Oh, wow, okay. So the second one's 48 million. Down 52. And then there's another one, 55. So he's already done over 200 million worth of attack stats in this turn. So the banner unit, remember, has 90% damage reduction on their first turn. We'll see them actually be able to tank hits here. Let's see. Do they tank his super? They do. I mean, that's pretty good. And then what does Turles do with his banner unit links and the support? Yeah, 63 million. That's my one. So that's him at 55%. No domain with his banner unit links on a 200% leader skill. 63 million. Now that's pretty... I would say that was pretty good. The unfortunate thing is this turn with the AoE, but... because I'm pretty sure Cooler will probably just die. But I need to wrap up the stream here now anyway, as I'll do a proper showcase video and stuff later. So, yeah, that's going to be it for the stream. I'm going to have to get it wrapped up here. So I appreciate you guys all coming out. I'll do a proper showcase video and stuff like that later. Turles should be fine. Ideally, they dodge. Oh, Cooler dodged as well. So, I mean, that is pretty good. 148 million for the Rainbow Turles with the support from his banner units and physical final form Cooler. That's pretty ridiculous. Madness. Alright, well, that's it from me. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.